Hello there everyone, Xantaku with Slickster Gaming, and welcome back to more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We're going to be continuing the investigation into who killed Chihiro here. Byakuya had something interesting he wanted to talk to us about, so let's just go ahead and see what he has to say and get right to it. Well, I guess there's more to do in here, but there's really not much else to look at besides the guns and the TV. Oh, maybe I could talk to him. A surveillance camera, and that's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's chilling. Alright, let's just talk to you. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite.
Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely...
You want to know how?
I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
Then, you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit of this case.
That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre, brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
Bodie McBoatface. Or Genocide Jack. They use both. They say he's killed thousands of people. That's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that?
You're not wrong to wonder.
But words mean little right now.
I have something that will prove it, and I can show you.
Do tell. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? What? Oh, come on! What?
Don't make
Maybe you go farther or something? There it is.
Oh. Okay.
I had a feeling. That's so annoying.
Okay, let's not skip too fast.
Don't
Skip
make
a little
me repeat
fast. Okay, here we go.
I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us.
Is there really proof?
There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
I don't want to go to the sauna.
It's all clear now.
Oh, right. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro.
Evidence? Does something like that really?
Hey, you two!
I'm glad you knew.
Big trouble. We need your help.
Here's the second death!
I don't have time to play with you.
I like that line.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
Alright, who's the second person dead? I'm gonna say... Hifumi. That might just be a want. I might be wanting a little here.
But it's an emergency. An emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help me.
Oh no, what if it's Sakura? I would actually be disappointed if it's Sakura.
Please!
This is a serious emergency. Please, please. You gotta help me.
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
But it's an emergency.
An emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
Yeah, I know, we saw it. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't
Fair
make
enough.
me repeat myself.
You
Don't
just-
make me repeat myself.
No. I Didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and then we'd go on the hunt for the evidence for Genocide Jack.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry!
Wait for us, Hina!
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely.
You're right. That's Junko's room. There it is. I'll talk to you guys first.
You guys are too slow!
I think you're just too fast.
So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves.
Yeah, good idea. You should go in. She seems to like you a lot. Might as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Oh. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
what?
I think this little part's voiced. So.
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that?
She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll just drive out the killer. Just drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. God, I'm stupid. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer, Genocide Jack, really murdered Chihiro? I mean, she apparently thinks it's herself. Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
Byakuya?
Right, Hifumi.
No. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean. She's infatuated with you, so
That's fine.
I figure...
Sure, whatever.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to.
Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. And after a few moments...
what do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula!
Scott Bakula?
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
And with that, the door slammed shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation.
Hold on. Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll sit here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
I'll leave it at that line.
Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya? And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? The hidden door!
Come on, let's go in.
Before that, so I just want to bring something up here. They're trying to hint at it pretty hard. Toko is clearly thinking that she's Genocide Jack and she's got a split personality thing going on. And considering what we saw when she passed out earlier, I mean, would not surprise me. But I'm not so certain she's Genocide Jack. I feel like she just thinks she is, and she's scared of the possibility because she blacks out and she doesn't understand what happens when she blacks out. I think it's just a red herring. But I also thought that about Leon's name being painted, so who knows? Alright, let's go in. Investigating is half the fun. Theorizing, coming up with nonsense. Like an ice cream party.
Ice cream party!
Yeah. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay,
Okay, don't make me say it again.
fair enough. I want to check the door. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? When did we learn that? We never learned that!
I think that's assuming you clicked it during the initial investigation of the second floor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside.
That's sus.
I have you alone, now die.
Okay. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust.
Fair. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's not too bad. Wait, what? Oh, it's the camera. Okay. I was
I
like,
got
why is
confused
something up
too.
there? There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all of these?
that's enough.
Those documents are dangerous.
Dangerous? How?
They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner?
Illuminati. You mean, like, members of the Diet or something?
No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there.
Well, how do you know about them? You're just kidding, right?
Am I?
I'll just let it go for now. Okay. There's a wooden box. It's empty. It's not what I clicked on, but alright. Although judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside recently. Wonder what it was.
There's an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library.
An extension cord, huh? What? Don't.
Oh! Oops, it clicked the wrong thing.
Come on, Byakuya. Let me do what I want. Thank you.
I
It's a
do what I want,
desk lamp.
Byakuya.
Ah, I get it now. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using the library before, and I totally didn't realize until just now.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp?
I mean, it seems a little cheap for somebody your taste.
It was here before, then I moved it over there.
And then you moved it back.
It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Oh, coin!
Okay! Was
I
not...
wasn't expecting that.
This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random.
Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file.
Yes. A sharp eye.
That's right.
That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it.
Who's gonna know? Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. What else is there to look at? Oh. Okay.
Just one more behind him.
There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf.
If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning.
Man brings me into a room full of books. Every time I try to read a book, he's like, no, don't do that. Bitch!
Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful.
What do you mean?
All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents, for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak.
Okay, how did all these books and documents get in here? Clearly they were not in the school initially. Somebody else brought them in here for all this nonsense. Who brings books about members of the fucking Illuminati and stores them in a school where kids are going to be forced to kill each other? Why? Why on so many levels, why?
So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library?
No, because you won't let me look at anything.
The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent?
This can't be real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie.
Well, I mean, it's not that necessarily. It's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean... Look, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? Thank you.
I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps... the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored.
I thought we were more about keeping them from getting bored by, murdering each other. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal.
What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
And what about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. Well, it's simple. My parents are part of the people controlling the world from the shadows. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything.
You don't pull your punches, do you?
Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right?
Yeah, fair.
But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all?
I mean, that's just the general idea that common sense is common for people, but it's really just not.
The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt.
Really, every book, multiple times. Doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all of these documents, and more than once? But all of this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty.
His family's part of the secret government. I knew it.
Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic.
How is that possible?
So in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows.
There we go.
My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will.
Assuming you live.
But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing.
This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya's actually started to scare me more than the actual mastermind.
What always interested me, well, the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through these documents, reports even, has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites
Was Genocide Jack.
is the Genocide Jack case.
As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way.
Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro.
Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups.
Meaning it can't be a copycat.
By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim.
And anybody else has a library like this.
Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion.
So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
You did it!
So in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
I really wish I remembered how everybody was talking about Genocide Jack when they were previously mentioned in the game, like who said what. Because that would be very interesting to go back and see.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us.
Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us?
Roll
interesting.
credits.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little killing game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself.
How about I place my foot in a specific location of your body? Here, I'll let you even guess which one. Dick. Oh, oops, I spoiled it. My bad. So, brief theory I just want to throw out there. I'll previously mention that I was like, oh, Kyoko is more suspicious not because we don't know what her ultimate is. Could she be the ultimate serial killer? Well, here's a new thought. He just said the killer hid themselves among us. Roll credits. Who says he didn't kill somebody and then assume their identity? Perhaps Taka isn't Taka. Perhaps Sakura isn't Sakura.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Hold on, what did I don't know which book it is!
He wants you to beg.
Oh yeah, I know which one. It's behind him, obviously. Yes, I know. Give me the fucking... God, I hate you. Yeah. About that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time.
Cool, thanks. Fucking prick.
Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you.
Oh, it's that bad, huh? Cool, I'd love to see it. Miyaki handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. So he usually throws scissors or shears or daggers or some implement like this. Oh wait, there's words right there. I see scissors. Cool. Didn't even take note. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Komatsuna Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takashi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood.
Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
Before that, I want to point out that all the girls have scissors in their sewing kits, or whatever the kit is called, I don't fucking remember anymore.
Ooh.
Genocide Jack uses scissors in all those photos, but there was no scissors that we saw, at least, in the beginning, at Chihiro's body, and she was caught with the dumbbell, which makes me think Genocide Jack is not a woman. The next page... Oh no, the same expression! Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekends, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be just suggested the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder, Toko.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality.
Everybody is on the table now. It could be literally anybody at this point. A split personality? Like the kind you see on TV? So, I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. Cool. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon.
Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. We finished our business, haven't we?
I guess. Wait. Yeah. Don't leave me. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up.
Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial.
Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time?
I mean, kinda, actually.
Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. I feel like we say that a lot. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. And at the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room, and I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. So, we learned recently that Genocide Jack is here. Or at least Byakuya is severely convinced of it. And he, in theory, could be wrong, but I don't think he is at this point. I mean, it just makes sense.
Right.
And the thing I was trying to think of was, like, at first, my first thought was like, okay, Genocide Jack is here. I thought, okay, maybe it's just somebody who's hiding who they really are. Celeste's hiding who she really is. Kyoko's hiding things about her. They were suspicious to me. But it seems pretty likely that one Genocide Jack is a guy, considering we had the, I mean, I guess, no, that's not proven at all. But it's a possibility that it could be a guy, because the keypads could have been stolen. E-cards, whatever the fuck they're called.
Right.
Apple, iPhone, tablets, I don't fucking know. Anyways.
Dang Apple.
Yeah. No, it's Danganronpa, not Dang Apple.
Oops.
So,
I
yeah.
don't care. That was good. I like that.
But for the police reports, they sounded like Genocide Jack has split personality disorder because somebody fled the crime every time. Well, if somebody's fleeing the crime every time, how do they not catch them? First of all, that's they fuck up. Seriously, like, if you notice a suspect is fleeing the crime every single time and they're acting crazy, you should probably be able to catch them. But that's besides the point. So the fact that it's split personality means that everybody's on the table as far as being Genocide Jack. There's a few that I'm pretty sure it's not, like Hifumi here. I feel pretty confident in saying it's not Hifumi. But
Okay.
I'm actually suspicious of Taka. Taka has become the #1 suspect in my mind, and here's why. He's the ultimate moral compass. Taka is the ultimate moral compass, but who's to say another personality would be just as moral?
Right.
It would be quite the duality to have the ultimate moral compass and then the ultimate genocidal maniac. Two sides of the same coin. Plus, I mean, it's the eyebrows. Come on.
it
The
would
eyebrows
be,
and the intense eyes
right?
that he has, the shouting. I mean, it just. I also don't think it's Toko. They're trying to heavily push it on Toko on us, and I feel like it's a red herring. To be fair, I thought the Leon name last time around was red herring, but they also did not put a huge focus on that during the investigation, and it wasn't spelled out in front of you, Leon, that they trying to play with the numbers angle, so they were trying to hide that one. This feels in your face. I don't think it's Toko. Really don't.
And weren't you making? There was another point you made specifically about how like it uses scissors, and you brought up the girls' sewing kits, and like
That's
how.
right.
Wait, why weren't scissors used then? The girls would have had sewing kits.
Good point. Because the girls all have the little sewing kits that Monokuma gave them, just like the guys have toolkits. And in all those pictures of Genocide Jack's murders, they were all stabbed with. I don't know. The text said scissors, but they may not have actually been scissors. I mean, it could have just been like daggers made to look like scissors, I guess. But scissors are like objects. But that was found here. Instead, Chihiro was killed with a weight that was smashed into her head. If it was a girl killer, they all would have had access to scissors. And then Jackie? If it was a girl, Genocide Jackie? Jacqueline? I don't know. Could have just used their own scissors and gone for it.
That's also true, right? I think that was because you were saying like I think it's a guy. I think because I was wanting to bring up that point because you were thinking that earlier.
Yeah, I'm glad you did bring it up because I'd actually forgotten that I had that point. So yeah, I feel pretty good it's a guy. I don't think it's Hifumi. Taka is absolutely Matasuo. Actually, he's the one that makes the most sense, and I'm looking at all of them. It's not Byakuya. Mondo, I think I was way off on. Hifumi, I mean, it could be Hiro. It could also be Hiro. Hiro would be my second choice. Granted, that's the only other guy left. Looking at the full list here, it's really just Taka or Hiro.
Well, I did want to say one thing. Your Celeste approach was really interesting, I thought. Like, the whole thing, like, you were like, she's already not talking about her name in her handbook. Like, what else could she possibly be saying or something? Because when Monokuma made that revelation about it's identified by the gender in your handbook, and you whispered Celeste. When he said that.
I had a brief theory, and I don't think it really applies in this case, but possibly later on it could something that comes up, is what if the gender that we see the character as isn't what their actual gender is? Celeste could be either just a guy dressing up as a girl, or Celeste could be transgender.
Interesting.
I don't know. But if you're not revealing if you're being very clear that this is my name, but it's also obvious that it's not your real name, and you don't want to share it, and you also have a secret that you say is impossible to reveal, there's something huge that you're hiding, and I don't necessarily mean to imply that they hide that she could be hiding her gender. But you know what I mean. I'm not saying this.
I totally get it. Yeah,
mean,
I don't think you are like trying to say anything negative assumptions, but like there's all the possibilities and the questions can happen.
Right. It's a possible theory that Celeste clearly has big secrets. This could be something about her that she doesn't want others to know. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
We'll see.
Unfortunately, we have Hifumi here to deal with. If there's one thing I'll give Hifumi, I do kind of like his tie. I do like that. Everything else, though, is a no.
Gotcha.
Ding, ding, ding. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
Really?
I feel as if...
Don't talk deep like that ever again.
Another stat increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
Curiousy's saying his there. Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, Ms. Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? And what did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Huh?
Okay, moving on. Where's Celeste?
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What the fuck? Okay. I'm just gonna move past you there.
Mm-hmm.
Gets me every time. Gets me every time. Okay, this is not new.
This one's a repeat.
Yes. We know. Jesus Christ. Where is the fast forward? Are they all going to be repeats?
Damn.
Oh, this is new.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this!
Hey, you alright over there?
I'm okay.
Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking, even.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
Okay, I was just gonna talk, but okay. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But...
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly.
that's what I wanted to do in the first place!
Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
I bet I
Goodbye.
know.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth looking into. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Alright, so Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope is used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Wait. This rope has a plug? Wait, okay, so it's not a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. Scissors. What does this all mean? Well, I think it means that somebody didn't have access to scissors. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these things together is the true... I did. It's the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place we need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help look at the Genocide Jack case while one more time when Byakuya isn't there to tell me no.
Mm-hmm. I think... Oh.
I mean, okay.
What is it?
I don't
remember. You checked out that.
Okay. The dumbbell has to be the murder weapon. Yeah? Check the blood again. Maybe the word bloodlust. Okay, it's written in blood, just like all the other fight cases. At every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Yeah, we know that. Blood stain on the carpet. Maybe Mondo has something new to say. Nope.
Nope.
Skip!
I think I know what this is, just because it was somewhere else you said you'd check in the last episode. You being Makoto. Yep. I'm pretty certain.
The blood swing poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. See, I was thinking about this, and I was going to bring it up just a few minutes ago, but I was like, I mean, girls can like girls too, so why the fuck? Maybe it's there for that. I don't know. Okay, there was nothing there. What the game?
Nope, that mattered.
It
Trust me,
did.
it mattered. Now try to leave. I'm pretty sure.
Why did that matter?
Yep.
What?
Well, because you saw this poster somewhere before, right?
Oh, shit. It's gone. Wait a minute, hold on. I just saw blood stain on the floor. Or something, at least. This poster looks like Pokemon trainers. It looks like the next evil team.
So we've got Ghost, Ground, Electric, Fire, and Water. Is that what we got here? Feather hair types.
I mean, I'm not quite sure where you're getting Ghost.
For the far left one?
I mean, he could be,
kinda like
he's
a
kind of
murky
generic.
Maybe Poison, or Dark. Ooh,
I
Dark. He's Dark.
No, because Dark needs to be a gym leader again before we get another Dark lead for.
That's a good point.
Dark needs some fucking love. He can be Poison, though. I like the idea of Poison for him. And the guy at the bottom can be Water and Grass, because fuck it, why not?
Maybe Bug.
He has Ludicolo.
Oh, he has Ludicolo written all over him. Oh, no.
You're welcome.
Ludicolo!
Also, it's a band, so Ludicolo, totally fitting. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow,
play some maracas.
Yes, somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait. That reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. I actually don't have a theory about that. But I do wonder about this! There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Actually, I just figured it out. The murder actually happened here. They planted blood in the other room. They switched posters because there was blood on it. We're just like, oh shit, gotta move it.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's
That's not where I meant to get. Fuck.
Oh no.
God damn it. See, I see a door and I think, oh, this take me where I'm back where I was.
I know, it does that sometimes.
Like if you're gonna do that and there's multiple rooms, give me both doors.
I know.
Give me the other door. Fuck.
Give me. Nope, this is like a sitcom set where there's a missing wall for the live studio audience.
That's called the fourth wall.
Oh, I broke it. Oh no.
Fuck.
Reality's gonna collapse. No.
Alright, Sakura, I need you to tell me about the locker rooms, because you're the only person that makes sense here. I guess maybe Mondo. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course. I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay then. Let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't really say. I've never really paid attention to the posters.
I see.
However, but there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain.
Okay, so the blood on the carpet wasn't planted, they also switched the carpets. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course. Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain had disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
Sakura, I need you to come with me into the boys' locker room. And no, that is not what you think it means. I got a bullet from the stain already, right?
Yes, you got
Okay,
one from
good.
the stain and from her the disappearing, I believe.
Okay, good.
Okay. So do you remember where you need to go?
To the library, but I also want to check with Hina. See if she knows anything about the poster. Probably not, because I'm pretty sure Sakura probably gave me what I needed for that, but I just want to check.
Okay.
Okay, nobody else is here.
Oh, is it finishing the points for... Who's in the kit? Oh, there she is.
There she is. And we'll see Celeste after this.
Yep.
Hey, Hina. Got a question. How's Stoker doing? That wasn't the question I wanted to ask.
Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there.
You what?
My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
And you said she had something besides swimming on the brain. She just said her head was getting all swimmy.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course!
Of course?
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
She has donuts on the brain.
Really?
I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret.
I think Chihiro would like to not be dead.
Aw.
Aw, I should have tried to spend more time with her.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much.
Alright, I guess she wasn't best buds with Hina and Sakura like I was thinking.
It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
Was she just shy?
I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't that kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex?
No.
Ah,
Oh, wait. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
I don't think that's it. You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Oh shit, she actually does something for us.
So that's
okay.
two investigations in a row now that we've found Hina retreating to the kitchen.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was trying to think like, what do you mean? What did she do before? It's like, oh right.
The whole, like, I know where the knife went and stuff.
Uh-oh, busted. Put that food down. Celeste, what you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then you did find something.
Very well. I will tell you, and only you.
Because then she's gonna kill me and then nobody knows.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
Yeah, I've seen her here a few times too. Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
Hmm? What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost as if she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear as she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose.
So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Or it's in the boys' locker room. Or it's in the trash room. Or it's in somebody's bedroom. It could be anywhere. I'm gonna check the trash room as best I can.
Okay.
I mean, I'm on this floor. Might as well.
I get it. I get it.
Nope, looks empty. The dump! But with the gate in the way, I can't actually get inside. It's not really the case. There's nobody left who could do what Leon did. But what's that door? Is that the way out, or is it just a fake door?
This one's actually the exit.
Fucking Christ.
I know, right?
Get
Okay.
him! Alright, let's go to the library. Nope. Taka, I really just don't right now. I really just don't.
Taka, just don't sneak up behind me again.
There it is. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It's not what I clicked on, but alright. I wanted.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I was going for the lamp, but alright. Can I even... Okay,
I thought that's what you clicked too, honestly.
I guess the cord counts as the desk. Whatever, can. The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. It was definitely right there. That's right. Byakuya was an extension cord. And that's what she was murdered with. Well, tied up with, I mean. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Which puts a little suspicion on Byakuya. But anybody could have seen the cord, so...
Mm-hmm.
Haha! I can look at the files of who's in the organization now that he's not here. Yes. It's a document about the secret council revealing the kind of truth the commoner shouldn't go near... Oh. That's... Okay. So I guess I'd better not.
Yeah, you think Makoto has the balls for that?
Fair. I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it's around here somewhere. It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? The only one who would do something like that. I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Oh, there it is! We're done.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
Yay!
You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Begin the class trial or go to bed. Decisions. Well, it's about to begin.
What's the other option gonna be?
I said go to bed.
Well, yeah, you did, but it's like, Makoto, what are you thinking?
Die?
Yeah, maybe he does want to. Oh no.
The red door is right through here.
Okay, so before we go in, it just reminded me of something. The whole part, like you thinking about like how you think Makoto's got the balls to check those things or whatever. In the free time event you could have had with Junko, she flat out calls you an Omega male.
What the fuck's an Omega male?
Like you know how there's alpha male and beta male is like the next low or whatever. Omega's the end of the alphabet of the Greek alphabet. So like the lowest ranking male.
Oh. Well,
like Makoto is Omega male. He would not pull out that file.
But I wanted to read it though. To be fair, if the first thing I saw was, oh, it's a book about how to get people to not look into secrets they shouldn't look into, you know what? Maybe that's a fucking sign. I'm gonna back off.
Right? Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Well, it seems like there's less people in here than last time. Oh, right.
So, is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind? Or are we missing someone?
Where's Kyoko? Oh, Toko, okay. Yeah, that's tracks.
Toko's not here.
Huh?
And Toko is...
The little one with the black hair and the glasses. I mean, it's easy to miss her, but when she gets angry, it's really hard to miss her.
Right.
You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding! I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go pull her by the hair and make sure she's here. I don't care what she says. Just one moment, please.
And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko by the hair behind him. Hey, what's up?
I'll let her have that, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would just drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible!
Phew. So, now everyone's here, right? Hang on. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, everyone's here. Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro.
Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Before I talk to everybody here, I want to point something out. Before we did the first trial, we had that freebie free time with Sayaka. Then I also decided to do one with Leon. And then they were both the victim and the murderer. This time, I did a free time with Chihiro. She's dead. What if I also did a free time with her murderer?
Ooh.
Am I getting to? And guess who my top suspect is? It's Taka.
It's true. It's very true.
That would be pretty funny.
Right.
Unfortunately, I didn't do it with Junko, so that kind of hurts that. But
that's kind of funny though, because considering you also had done them with 3 other people that you were highly suspecting for different reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Yoko, Toko, and Celeste.
I honestly really regret not doing Free Time with Junko in that first one. Instead of like, because she was one of the people that I was, if I had specifically chosen 2 people, she's probably one of the ones I would have gone with instead of Leon
You
or
thought
Sakura.
she was going to last longer, and that's why.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it really was.
Ah.
Alright, so let's just go left to right here. God, why is your shadow... Oh, God. It makes me think there's another
Shadows
person
again.
there. Jesus. You ready? We doing this? Alright, well that's...
Well then. I will uncover the villain who performs such heinous acts on a weaker individual.
I don't know why the killer did what they did, but...
Count on it!
I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails. Right, bro? Alright, well I guess we'll go to him next.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up?
Well, she thinks she did it.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin?
Give me a little bit.
How very sad.
Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. I would never consider.
Oh boy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
There is something odd about Toko's behavior.
What was your first clue?
I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. I guess I wasn't much help at all on this one.
I mean... Nor the last one, really.
I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you.
Oh, I will, but... In the next episode, we'll be doing the case all then... Because if it's anything like last time, it's gonna be long, and we're gonna wait on that. So, with that said, I am officially putting in my pre-trial prediction of Taka being Genocide Jack and the murderer. And next time, we will find out if I'm right. See you all then. Bye, everyone.
Later.